Okay, one thing we're going to do here is we're going to go over two things. First, we notice that there is an engine light on the top left here, and we also notice that it's reading low tire pressure. Sometimes that stuff needs to be calibrated, and I'm not quite sure what that green one is, but it looks interesting. One thing you also see here is, so these gauges are missing an engine coolant temperature, and I think we got an alarm yesterday about possibly overheating. So we wanted to take a look and see if it's actually operating properly. Did a video to check and level off the coolant antifreeze reservoir. And sorry, I've got some flickering here from the lights. But wanted to show two things. First of all, what you can do is you can use the trip meter here on the end to go through the display, and we'll show you it's 89 degrees outside. Show you it's been running for 11 minutes. No current gas mileage estimates. Currently thinks it's driving another 165 miles. Currently going 0 miles per hour. Digital's always nice. And same, not showing our average because I've probably reset it. And lastly here, it shows that the coolant temperature is 195 degrees. That's not too hot. Things vary, but oil generally cleans itself best around, I think it was 200 degrees or so. That's definitely not overheating. Usually when it gets up to a little over 200 degrees, depending on the engine, you'll hear the electric fans kick in to prevent it from overheating. Haven't heard that yet, but we'll find out. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna show you how to read the trouble codes. And I've already hooked this up. I'll show you how to do is read the trouble codes for the engine light. And you can use something very inexpensive. It's true for any car, but this Volkswagen Beetle happens to have a connector here. It's trapezoid shaped, called an OBD2 connector. And you can use the, this is the cheapest ever code reader. Literally has two buttons, just read and erase. So you read the stuff, and basically this tells you that it has code 0442, which you Google it and tells you that is an evaporative canister. That is something that basically helps to get the engine fumes out of the gas tank and into the engine to burn off, or basically so you don't have a gas smell or any potential like gas vapor leak anywhere, which could potentially just be a little bit dangerous if it were to leak and hit a spark, because of course that's how we get ignition. So codes 442, the most common cause for this is actually just a loose gas cap. So what we can do here is we can just check and make sure the gas cap is firmly attached. And we'll look on this VW here. It's unlocked, so let us do. And we check it. Now this one doesn't click, but it does just seat. So that's not really anything there. If you look up Google Gemini, any other AI LLM will tell you that there's also a valve that commonly goes bad. And will sometimes these things can be false alarms, but there's a valve that goes bad by the intake we'll take a look at later. So what we do is we can just try and erase this code and see if it goes right away and comes back. So we'll just hold down erase, it'll say erase, we say erase again, we'll do a little bit of a animated and it's done. And we see that that was a soft code and the light is turned off. So we'll see if that comes back. If it does, it could be actually a leak in the evaporative system, but otherwise could have just been a loose gas cap false alarm. So we'll see how that goes. Also, we see the car's 195. We hear the fans are on. It is not overheating, so that's a good thing. Seems pretty healthy, and we're gonna find out to see. I'm guessing this green light here is cruise control. Let me turn this thing to off, and nope, that's not it. There we go. Yeah, it was cruise control. Little controls are over here, real easy to hit. That was just the cruise, so we press it off and it turns off with the interesting. We've got that off and set it to nothing. Fascinating. All right, when I put my foot on the brake, the cruise disappears. Anyway, something totally unrelated, so I'll have to check that out. All right, we're all set. Hope this helps.